We have a function given to us, f of x is x cubed plus 6x squared, and we wish to find the point at which f has a relative maximum or relative minimum. In this video, we're going to do this by applying first derivative test. There's another way of doing it by applying second derivative test, which I will teach you in some other video. But let's focus on first derivative test in this video. How we apply this? First of all, you find the critical values of f. This is the values at which f prime is 0 or undefined. Second, we're going to make a chart summarizing if f is increasing or decreasing to the left or to the right of each critical value. Third of all, using the chart, we're going to figure out where relative extrema are located. Let's actually try to apply this. What's f prime of x? Well, f prime of x is 3x squared plus 12x, also known as factoring 3x out, 3x times x plus 4. We wish to find the values where f prime is 0 or undefined. Just looking at this, it's obvious that f prime is always going to be defined, so this thing is never going to be undefined, but it seems possible that f prime is 0. And where is f prime 0? Well, x can be 0, making 3 times 0, 0, or x can be negative 4, making x plus 4 0. So x equals 0 and x equals negative 4 are the critical values of f. That's the first step, and we figured out x equals 0 and x equals negative 4. Second step, we are going to make a chart and we're going to list the critical values below, negative 4 and 0, and we're going to plug these values into f prime. Well, let's figure out if f is increasing or decreasing to the left of negative 4. So let's pick a value left of negative 4, like negative 5, and plug this into f prime. Well, 3 times negative 5 is going to be negative. Negative 5 plus 4 is going to be negative, so negative times negative is going to give you positive. And because f prime is positive to the left of negative 4, f is increasing to the left of negative 4. Now what's happening in between negative 4 and 0? Well, let's pick a value in between negative 4 and 0. Let's say negative 1. Plugging negative 1 into f prime, we have negative times positive, which means this thing is going to be negative. And because f prime is negative, or the slope is negative, f has to be decreasing in between negative 4 and 0. Lastly, after 0, what's happening? Let's pick 1. 3 times 1 is positive, 1 plus 4 is positive, so this thing is going to be positive. And because f prime is positive, f is increasing after 0. So now let's go to the last step. We have to find extrema. Well, extrema are the values where the function changes from increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing. So we have negative 4 and 0 both being extrema. Well, function is increasing to the left of negative 4 and decreasing to the right of negative 4. So negative 4 is going to be the relative maximum. And function is decreasing to the left of 0 and increasing to the right of 0. So 0 is going to be relative minimum. So let's figure out function values at each of these points. Well, f of negative 4 is negative 4 cubed plus 6 times negative 4 squared, also known as negative 64 plus 16 times 6 is 96. And this thing is going to simplify to 32. And what's f of 0? Well, that's 0 cubed plus 6 times 0 squared, which is 0. So we have relative maximum at negative 432, and we have relative minimum at 0, 0.